Consumer Protection is accusing a Utah man of scamming nearly $10 million from people all across the country.
Our Jordan Tracy here has been following this. Jordan, from what we understand, this has been a wild one.
Yeah, so ever since our team started following this, starting with Matt on the assignment desk, my phone has been blowing up completely from calls from New Jersey to Texas, talking to a whole bunch of people. And the man accused is Parker Wild. And that is why we've been getting so much information here based out of Utah. The scheme is basically promising big returns, not getting any of those returns. But according to the investigation, not a single person actually made a profit. Would you be available tonight?
I wouldn't be able to tonight, but I would be more than happy to, sometime early next week if you're available.
That's the voice of Parker Wild, a Utah man accused of scheming dozens of people out of money, declining to do an interview Wednesday night. His main reason? He wasn't sure if I was a scam.
I'm not just going to jump on a random phone call. I don't know if this is even legit or who you are.
But his alleged victims are speaking out.
There's just been too many lies and too many people have lost too much.
And they say they are out of big money because of Wild.
Out $8,000 with nothing to show for it.
Our total is, just like 100, just over 106,000.
According to the Division of Consumer Protection, Wild would reach out via places like LinkedIn and offer to set up fulfillment by Amazon businesses, promising big returns in just 12 months. But for his alleged victims, they'd never see those returns and never hear back.
Still no products. We're not getting updates anymore. When we call and talk to, he doesn't have any employees. There's nobody there.
Because he stopped responding to everything. His team was gone. His communication platform got shut down. Like everything halted. Nothing was selling. I was still getting lots of charges. So then at that point, I was like, dang.
Tim Johnston from the Better Business Bureau says scams like this one can get anybody.
Because really, we're drawn to the potential for making some good money.
But the promises of big profits are the biggest red flags.
Guaranteed returns are not possible in investments. And so if somebody's offering that, it's a red flag.
According to the complaint, 18 Utahns have already sued Wild. 28 complaints came in during DCP's investigation. 17 of them came from Utahns. Wild reportedly received $9.2 million from those consumers, and they saw no evidence of anyone ever making a profit from his consulting. Wild, however, lets on that there is more to his story that he'd be able to make clear.
I would be more than happy to, on Monday or Tuesday, provide the reality, not even my side, but the actual reality, so that you could understand.
So obviously you saw there, we attempted to speak to Wild, trying to get him to talk tonight because so many people had came forward tonight. He pushed it off, wanted to talk Monday or Tuesday. I set a deadline for tonight at 7:30 and never heard back, which if you talk to the alleged victims is kind of the similar story that they had as well.
So Jordan, a question here, how do these victims allege that Wild got them to trust him with all of this, with their hard-earned money?
So the first thing is an Amazon fulfillment. That is a real business. People can do that. It's more unheard of to have that middleman, which is kind of the role that Wilds was allegedly playing. Now, he also used connections through LinkedIn, mutual like Dylan there that we spoke with. He knew him not personally, but saw that he was also a BYU grad. And so that made him feel comfortable. And then they heard from third parties and other people that, hey, I've done this, or I know people who have done something like this, so it seems pretty legit. And they get roped in.
Using those avenues of familiarity there. Yeah.
Well, Jordan, you mentioned a lot of people reached out throughout the day. We can only assume a lot of follow-ups to go along with this. We'll look forward to those.
Yes, absolutely. People from all across the country, New Jersey, as I said, Texas, and of course, you heard there, a lot of people in Utah.